This weekend, Jeff struggles in the aftermath of the robbery and a handsome doctor provides a little heat in the kitchen. Don't miss Raw Sunday at 9:30 here on RT1. Now is honestly the best policy in Shortland Street.
Yeah, I lost it. I threw some furniture around. That makes me a murderer.
You tell me.
Listen to what you're saying, Libby. Listen to what you're accusing me of.
Kieran Mitchell?
Yes.
Detective Robert Gardner. I'm here to speak to you in connection with the murder of Claire Solomon. Claire's room's the last one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are they doing?
We have a search warrant. I'm sorry if it's not a good time.
No, it's okay. Do I have to be here?
Not at all.
Good, because I'm due back at work.
I'll catch up with you later.
Look, I've only just found out about Claire. I'm still...
Of course. It must have come as a shock. There's a backpack on your bed, Kieran. Looks pretty organised. Were you planning on going somewhere?
Hey, sweetheart, how was your day?
Interesting.
Mum, this is Daria.
Hi. Can I get change in your room?
Sure.
Changed into what? A bunny suit? Which one's Daria?
She's the one that wants to be a model, apparently. Hunter's helping her with her portfolio.
From what I've just seen, her portfolio looks just fine.
Ah, well, she's a nice enough kid.
No doubt so are the other three he's got on the go.
Oh, let him have his fun, Juzzy.
Whose ego are we pandering to here? His or yours? He's a teenage Hugh Hefner.
Yes, but he's only that age once. Wish I'd lucked in like that at 17.
You made up for it when you were 13. Okay, neither of us are shining examples, but that's beside the point. He's using these girls.
And I don't see them complaining, my darling.
You have to talk to him.
About what?
Scrape up what you remember about respecting women. And while you're at it, tell him that one at a time is the preferred option.
Can't you do it?
You know, sometimes I really wonder if men are any use at all. Apart from the tiny matter of that chromosome, just a pack of big babies. Talk to your son? Nope, too scared.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
How long have you been in New Zealand, Kieran?
A few months. Maybe 6.
Travelling on a British passport?
Yeah.
And before New Zealand?
I spent some time in Thailand.
Doing what?
Just bumming around, really.
How would you describe your relationship with Claire?
We were friends. Flatmates.
Just flatmates? Were you just flatmates?
No. Libby found us in bed together.
When was this?
2 nights ago.
And when was the last time you saw Claire?
That night. She left that night.
Was she upset? Did you argue?
No idea of the damage you've caused! No, not really.
Did Claire call you at all? Get in touch after that?
No.
Do you have any idea where she might have gone that night?
No.
She must have other friends. Most people have somewhere to crash in an emergency.
I don't know, maybe she crashed with somebody from work.
You weren't interested?
No, not really. It's not like I was in love with her.
This has cost you a relationship with Libby Jeffries.
Yes.
Can you account for your movements since that night?
I've been here the whole time.
You haven't been out to get food, see friends?
Just the once to try and see Libby.
And the rest of the time you've been here by yourself?
I didn't kill her. I swear I didn't.
I'm not accusing you of anything, Kieran. It's my job to get the facts, that's all.
Excuse me. I think you've got my drink. She's only new here and a wee bit hopeless.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I didn't pay her to swap the drinks just so that I could talk to you. Honest.
I believe you.
I'm Tess.
Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Who was that?
Oh, we got our drinks muddled up.
Glass of Chardonnay, thanks.
Oh, what a hell day. Have the police talked to you yet?
Yeah.
Man, they don't mess around, do they? They want us to know all about Baxter and the church.
I guess they need all the background they can get.
You look tired.
I'm not tired. I'm fine.
Don't snap.
I didn't snap.
You snapped. I'm allowed to worry about you.
There's nothing wrong with me, okay?
I didn't say there was. I just said you look tired. Go to the loo.
That's what he said.
What was the most girlfriends you ever had at one time, Pops?
Nah. Now listen. Your mother is not happy.
She's a control freak.
Agreed. You just want to tone it down a bit though, all right?
You know, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm happy, they're happy. What is the problem here?
Well,
You can't answer that, can you?
Is it okay to lie to people, Hunter?
No, Mum.
Then there's your answer. The least you can do is be upfront and tell these girls that you're seeing them all. Come back here. If you treat people as if they don't matter, then you'll start to attract people who think you don't matter either. And you could miss out on someone really nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Mum.
well, that went well.
Just tell pathology to pull finger. That's it for now, Kieran. Here's my card. If there's anything you think of, feel free to call. Your hand looks sore. How did that happen?
I was just fixing my bike.
That's your bike in the drive?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be in touch. Picture I'm getting of Claire is something along these lines. She liked to walk on the wild side, but then she grew up a bit. Fairly sensible, hard-working, but maybe easily led. Would that be right?
I didn't get to know Claire until the last year or so.
But you were close.
Yes.
If she were into drugs or hanging out with the wrong people, you'd know?
She wasn't into drugs, nothing like that.
That you knew of.
Why are you trying to make out she was something she wasn't?
She was murdered, Libby, and left here at her workplace. I want to know why. After you found her in bed with fiancé, what did you do?
I left.
Straight away?
Yes.
Then?
I came to work and bawled my eyes out.
Did you see or speak to Claire after that?
She came in later that afternoon. You're dead to me, Claire! And tried to apologise to me.
What time was that? Do you recall?
Late afternoon, like 4 o'clock, I suppose.
And that was the last time you saw her? You stayed with your sister and brother-in-law that night?
I went back to the flat first to get some clothes.
Kieran was there?
You didn't want me, you want a visa!
Libby, please!
We hardly spoke. I grabbed my things and left.
The rest of that evening and since then you've been with your sister and Dr. Weston?
Yes. Not last night. They went out to dinner and I didn't go.
Can you remember what time they left and returned?
I can't think.
Try to.
About 8 o'clock and they came back about 10 or past.
And you stayed where you were the whole time, by yourself?
Yes, I didn't leave the apartment.
Can anyone back that up? Did you have any visitors, make any phone calls?
No.
Okay.
Don't do this, Craig. Talk to me.
What about?
Oh, I'm so sick of this.
That's obvious.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's called going through the motions, I think.
That is so much crap. You were tired, I was tired. We made love and it was really nice.
You were holding back.
Okay, so neither of us was on top of our game. Does it really matter?
Yeah, it matters when it feels like what you really want in bed with is a blood pressure monitor, just in case it looks like I'm going to cark it.
You're supposed to be taking it easy. God, it's not like you've got anything to prove. Heaps of guys go through serious sexual dysfunction after a heart attack. You're not. You're absolutely fine, so what are you complaining about? And guess what?
What?
Here's an idea. It's only sex.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Morning. You're trusting? The door's unlocked.
Nothing to steal.
Have you seen this before, Kieran?
No.
It's Claire's diary. Your name crops up quite a bit. There's an entry a couple of months back. Crazy night with Kieran, revenge on JS. He was terrified. JS, who's he?
I've no idea.
Well, it reads like you were there.
I wasn't.
What's all this about revenge?
Well, like I told you, I wasn't there. So how am I supposed to know?
Well, if you weren't there, where were you?
How am I going to remember that?
So you can remember you weren't there, but you can't remember where you were. Is that what you're telling me? Who's JS, Kieran? Friend, enemy, workmate?
I don't know.
Then I want you to think hard. I'm asking you to cooperate in a murder inquiry, and I'm getting the impression that all you're doing so far is covering your own backside. If you're withholding information and I find out that you are, I will do you like a dinner. And then I'll personally see to it that you are carted right back to where you came from. Are we clear on that? Gardner, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Who are you texting?
None of your business.
Must be complicated having three on the go. You do realise it's totally tacky and revolting, and I don't know any girls who would put up with it.
That's because you only know spotty 15-year-old, sis.
I'd put Daria's mental age well below 15. I mean, what do you guys talk about? Dare you to do what Mum says and tell them all?
Why?
Well, maybe it will work the other way around. Maybe they'll think you're so amazingly popular that they won't mind sharing. Mum would love that.
Is that a serious dear?
Of course.
There's even a photo of the ambulance bay in this morning's paper, and people are saying that she was, sexually assaulted as well.
Oh, that's just sick.
Look, nobody knows what happened.
It's horrible. I still think I'm going to walk in and she'll be there at the desk chatting with Mum.
Less gossip, more work?
It's all right for him. None of us women are going to feel safe until the cops catch whoever did this.
Who took the last of the milk?
Oh, he did.
So your legs are painted on, are they?
What?
You know the big white thing in the kitchens? It's called a fridge. When we ran out of milk here, we ran down there and get some more fresh milk.
Yeah, sorry, I'll be right back.
No, don't bother. I get enough of this crap at home. I don't need it here as well.
What did she mean by that?
I think her and Craig are a little, she hasn't been spending that much time in his place at the moment.
Well, Craig is way older than her, and now he's on beta blockers. Maybe he can't handle the pace. You know what I mean?
Sorry. Got held up downstairs.
It's okay. I needed a minute to think.
How's it going?
In strictest confidence?
Sure. These aren't post-mortem shots.
No, we picked them up off Claire's cell phone. Her handbag's been found in your staff car park.
She's got sutures.
Yeah, these were taken a week ago. The post-mortem confirms that. I'd say she took them herself.
Well, why would she?
To record a pattern of mistreatment. Could be lots of reasons. It's not silly.
You think she was involved in some sort of violent relationship?
Possibly. But what we're interested in is where she was treated.
Maybe here.
Maybe.
But surely the doctor would have come forward already.
You'd think. But first things first, we need to know if Claire did come here.
Right. We'll go down to ED now. I'll find out for you.
Hey! I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, cool.
It's a compilation I put together. The stuff you should be listening to, not the dross you usually like.
Okay.
I warn you, there's some electronica on there.
Right. Is that my bus?
And I've got tickets to that concert we talked about. Wanna come? It's next week.
Maybe not.
Like you're really, really busy next week.
Well, I'm kind of thinking it'd be good for us both to see other people too.
Oh man, just when I dumped all my friends for you.
No, I mean like it's cool if I date someone else too, yeah?
You're seeing another girl as well as me.
Well, it's no big deal, is it? I mean, I really like you. Both.
Unbelievable. Look at me with all the babes. I'm so cool.
Ruby, I don't mean it like that.
You're a wanker, Mackay. With seriously bad taste in music.
Hey, wait on a minute.
You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, and anything you do say can be given in evidence. You're entitled to instruct and consult a solicitor in private and without delay as soon as practicable. Do you understand why I've formally cautioned you?
Yes. Yes. And I don't need a lawyer. I've done nothing wrong.
Someone in your flat has an anger problem, or you've had one hell of a party in the last week.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Busted furniture, a broken mirror, your wheelie bins full of glass and smashed crockery. Can you explain how that happened?
Yeah, it was me. I was angry.
About?
Everything, the whole mess.
Were you angry just at yourself or at Claire too?
Of course I was angry with Claire, wouldn't you be?
Were you jealous of Claire?
I was, I think I was more hurt than anything else.
Claire's recent injury, the cut to her forehead. What can you tell me about that?
She slipped, that's all, and cut her head on the coffee table.
And you took her into Shortland Street to get the cut treated?
Yes.
Have you ever hit a girlfriend, Kieran? Ever roughed one of them up a bit?
No.
Did you hit Claire that night a week ago? Did you argue? Was she coming on to you? What?
I didn't hit her.
Did you know she took photos of herself afterwards? What are you not telling me, Kieran?
He is not a violent person. Not at all. Would I be in love with him if he was?
You still love him?
No. Yes. Look, I don't know. All I know is that he would never, ever hurt anybody.
But you thought Claire would never hurt anyone too. You were best friends and she ends up in bed with your fiancé.
What are you saying?
I guess I'm saying everyone's got a flashpoint. I'm wondering what yours is. He's a better liar than she is. Find out what he was up to in Thailand.
You want to see me about something?
Who have you been talking to?
Sorry?
Poor old Craig Valentine can't hack the pace.
No, that doesn't ring any bells either.
Why would Mark Weston be discussing my supposed sexual problems with TK?
I have no idea you don't have sexual problems with TK.
Your mates think I do.
You think I said something?
Well, obviously you did.
Sure I did. Me and my big mouth. I threw a wobbly because Mark and TK used the last of the milk. If you want to find out how those bozos got from that to our sex life, you'll have to ask them, because I didn't say a thing. Not a thing. Hey, sorry, Alice, I guess I got it wrong. That's okay, Craig. Shame you don't trust me, though.
I don't like being a subject of gossip, Alice.
Then tell them that. Don't take it out on me. Hunter, if you can't see the writing on the wall, would Ruby have dumped you if she liked the idea that you're seeing other girls?
She's too brainy for him anyway.
Plenty more fish in the sea, eh, mate?
Are you being helpful on purpose?
Can we be excused?
Yes, rinse your plates before you put them in the dishwasher.
You might want to let him make his own mistakes. Then he might learn something.
Not happening so far.
Aren't mothers supposed to get off the bridge and leave their teenage boys to it?
I think that's assuming their fathers are ready to step onto the bridge. Your take on that is to sit back and watch and hope like hell that he doesn't fall off.
Well, he can hardly fall off with you clinging to him.
Clinging?
Sweetheart, he is growing up. He is walking around with condoms in his pocket. He's no longer the little boy that fell in love with reruns of Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
Don't forgotten that.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Maybe he can make his own mistakes. I can still hang about it. Oh, all right. Near the bridge, okay?
So how's your day been?
Pretty good, thanks. And you?
Very good, thank you. Oh, hey, Craig.
Hey.
Hello again.
Evening.
Soda water?
No, damn it. Give me a glass of red.
So, is this your local?
Kind of. I teach yoga around the corner. And as you can see, I'm in a zen-like state as we speak. And what about you? 2 nights in a row.
I work at Shortland Street.
Ah, right. Definitely your local then. Are you a doctor?
Yeah. How did you guess?
Well, you don't look like a nurse. Or an accountant. Or an orderly. I used to be a nurse at Central. I can spot doctors.
Yeah, we're the ones with the flashiest cars in the car park.
Exactly.
Thanks. Would it be cheeky of me to offer to buy you a glass?
Probably. But I'd say yes.
Coming up.
So what department are you in at Shortland Street?
I run ED.
Craig. Valentine.
Yeah. Why?
When I was at Central, there was a queue of nurses trying to get work in your ED. For purely professional reasons, of course. Don't think I'm trying to flatter you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think that.
Why do you keep coming back here? Are you scared of me? According to the police, I did it.
Or I did. They want me to dump you in it.
Go right ahead.
What kind of person do you think I am?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't even be talking to me.
I need to know what happened that night, Kieran. I don't care what you told the police. Just tell me.
There's nothing to tell. After I ran to Mark and Tanya's, I came back here. I had a pounding headache, so I went to bed.
And you didn't see Claire again?
No. I did. Look, if you need me to cop routine, then just go, because I've had enough for one day.
Just one more question. You do have a temper. The last time I saw Claire, she tried to warn me how I shouldn't come home. The time you nearly hit me, you said it was like someone else took over. You blacked out. What if that happened with Claire?
Does it matter? I had to give a DNA sample today. They're going to do me for it anyway.
Not necessarily.
I've got no alibi and no one to back me up. I might as well just say I did it and get it over with.
Later this evening, soak up the sights, sounds and flavours of Ho Chi Minh City when our Limerick-born tour guide takes us to her friend's homeland of Vietnam. Welcome to my world tonight at 8:30 here on 1.